Hello everybody, this is Collector Dad once again, making another video for you guys. And I thought, why not, let's just have a little fun. It is the season of spooky, and who's spookier than the boogeyman himself, Michael Myers? Me, myself, I am a huge Michael Myers fan. I adore the Halloween film franchise. It's I have so many memories attached to that film franchise. It's probably Michael Myers is probably the character that made me, when I was a child, fall in love with the horror genre. I mean, those movies were so much fun to watch. Had plenty of jump scares, great acting. Me personally, I like the stories, even though, of course, in the middle, the stories got a little choppy, hence why John Carpenter, who made the original, came back in 2018 to kind of do a proper sequel to the original, which was fine by me, because I'm all for seeing more Michael Myers on the screen, and especially when it includes Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode. So, what we have here is the Michael Myers from the 2018 Halloween movie, which, even though it's called Halloween, according to John Carpenter, it is the true direct sequel to the 1978 original. And as you can see by the props it came with, which I love, you got his sister, Judith Myers' tombstone, who, if you remember from the original 1978 movie, in the beginning, when he was a child, he butchered his sister. I was going to be nicer about it, but that's just what happened. It was the beginning of this sociopathic's legendary life. And then you got the cool pumpkin that lights up. The light up feature is cool. It looks like a true pumpkin with like a light up candle in it, but it's just a battery that lights up, turns on by the top. You just press it down, it turns on. And this, of course, if I didn't mention it, I'm sure I didn't, this is by Neca. And I love Neca. Neca makes incredibly sculpted, film accurate action figures. Now, they're not known so much for their articulation, because the articulations, I'm going to be quite frank, are limited. But, however, these are the kind of figures, like Michael, that look great in just a standard film pose like this. I mean, this is Michael Myers through and through. He's holding the classic kitchen butcher knife. He tilts its head to the side, as so. I mean, what else can you want from him? Alright guys, here, got another pretty good traditional Michael Myers pose from any of his movies. Take your pick. Here you can tell he's in the position ready to do damage to whomever is in front of him, and as you can see, the person is probably trying to crawl away from him because he is looking down. This is really classic Michael Myers here. I love everything about this figure. I've had this figure for a little while, and to be honest with you, the pose he was initially in at the start of this video, that's the same pose I've had him in for probably the last 3 months at minimum. Because it's like I said, these are the kind of figures you really don't have to pose them up, all the time. Why? You shouldn't have to. The joints are nice and tight. They hold the position well. Look at this. And this is the reason why I like smaller figures also, because even though this is technically not a 6-inch figure, the Neca figures, as you collectors out there know, are 7-inch figures. These are the Neca Ultimate figures, by the way. In case you guys don't know that, Neca also has a retro line. The retro lines are 8-inch figures, which are cool, not my thing. I prefer these Ultimate figures because the outfit is sculpted, everything is sculpted. To me, it's better. It's a better size figure. I like 7-inch is probably the biggest I would do after the 6-inch figures, and up to 12. I love my 1/6 scale figures. I do have a Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers that I have yet to unbox. I'm actually looking at it right now. Maybe one of these days, being that it is the month of October and Halloween is approaching in the next few weeks, I think I'm gonna do some horror characters this month, and maybe the last one I do is when I finally unbox the big guy himself, my 1/6 scale Michael Myers. It's gonna be from the original 1978 movie, but that's for another time. But if you guys want to take a closer look at this guy, I mean, check out how cool that sculpting is. I mean, if you couldn't see my hand there holding this figure, and you're someone who just happened to see this on your screen, I mean, it looks like a real person. It really does. You can see the eyes, his menacing eyes through the mask. You can see the beautiful weathering they did on the mask to make it look like it's an aging mask. Love the blood stains on the knife. I think the blood stains on the knife is a nice touch. Classic Michael. Blue overalls, navy blue overalls, boots. Check out the back. See, I love how the clothes has these creases and wrinkling that you would get from just, moving around in overalls like this. It's not just like a straight, solid, flat black, flat back. And because it just wouldn't be realistic. The same goes for the arms. It always looks like he's moving around. That's where you get these wrinkle spots. I love that, I think that's incredibly cool, incredibly detailed. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. Are you a fan of these Neca figures? If so, do you prefer, like me, the 7-inch Ultimate figure lines that are, or do you prefer the retro 8-inch ones that come with actual cloth on the figures? You know what? To each his own. If that's your jam, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. I know people who prefer the retro ones, but me, Ultimate Neca figures through and through. Oh, before I forget, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always updated with my new videos. And I believe in my initial video or my second video, I did say I was going to try to make 3 videos a week, which is going to stay true this week. But I'm thinking maybe next week, being that it is Halloween season, the month of Halloween is, it goes by pretty quick. I do have quite a bit of horror characters from the Neca line that I would like to share. So maybe I'll try to up it next week to a four episode week. I think I might do four uploads for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of that. Would you like to see more videos of horror characters, being that we are in Halloween season, or would you like to see me do something different? Because I have plenty of Marvel Legends that I haven't unboxed yet, and I could do reviews of them. Behind me, still unboxed, is I have the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga line, and I also have been getting my my Marvel Legends Eternals figures as well. I do not have all of those yet, but I should have all of those in relatively short order. But I do have, I believe, if you include the Walmart exclusive and the Target exclusive figures, there is a total of 10 action figures. If you include the Build-A-Figure line, which is 7, the Crawl villain from the movie, I'm not going to lie, I don't know a lot about it, and then you have the 2 store exclusives. It makes 10. So right now I currently have 7. So I'm very close to having all of them. So maybe one of these days I will just, I'll sprinkle in one of these review videos for you guys and kind of mix it up so it's not just maybe strictly horror videos for the month of October. But like I said, in the comment section, let me know what you think. More horror for October, less horror for October, mix it up again. Whatever you guys want, I'm going to do it. Hey guys, I thought I would do another pose here for you before I get to my conclusion, but you know how I like to do my videos. I like to throw some random facts out there, and like the others, well, at least I didn't like my two previous videos. I kind of went with something that was more common knowledge, and I think I'm going to do the same here. Now, when it comes to the 2018 Halloween movie, as some of you, or most of you, probably know, and then there are some of you who may not know this, that Michael Myers was actually portrayed by two different actors. Um, the guy who played Michael for the majority of the movie, I'm ashamed to say at the moment his name is evading me. But the cool part is that the original Michael Myers from the 1978 classic, which was a stunt coordinator, stunt actor by the name of Nick Castle. He reprised his role as Michael, but only for select scenes. You know, he is an older gentleman. He couldn't do all the stunt work, you know, at his age, but John Carpenter thought it'd be really cool to get the original Michael with the original Laurie Strode, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis, in the same scenes together. And as a matter of fact, in that same movie, spoiler alert, when Jamie Lee Curtis, aka Laurie Strode, first sees Michael, when in the scene when she's looking up at the house and she sees Michael looking back at her through a reflection of a mirror, that is actually Nick Castle looking back at her, and that's the first time they see each other in the film, and it was really cool because it was nice that first interaction, though it was just them looking at one another, for it to be the original people from 40 years previous to that movie. It's incredibly cool. You know, like I said before, I am a sucker for nostalgia, and that movie to me was so well made. And other than Halloween 4, which is my all-time favorite Halloween movie, Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers, I would say with the exception of Halloween 4 and the original Halloween, this movie, Halloween from 2018, or some like to say Halloween 40 years later, because it was 40 years after the original, is the best Halloween movie. And it's really close between this Halloween from 2018 and H2O. I am a huge fan of H2O. I thought the way they incorporated the first two movies with the H2O movie was really cool and innovative. I liked it a lot. It was well acted. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that random fact. And check it out. I mean, come on. Look at Michael here. Look at this. I just turned him. Didn't have to switch hands positions. Didn't have to do anything. All I did was rotate him about 45 degrees, and look at this. It almost looks like a completely different pose, like a completely different stance, but it's not. It's just the positioning. You know, like in what direction is he looking. This looks like he could be like sidestepping or walking towards someone, which is really eerie. But this one, the one that had him in sideways, is cool too, because this looks like he could be hiding behind a wall or a door, waiting for his next victim, and that's him about to grab the door, swing it open, and come out, and he's ready with the knife. I mean, this is so cool. There's so many things you can do with this. Like I said, you can't go wrong with these Neca figures. So let me know what you guys think. Is this a figure that interests you? Do you have it yourself? And if you do have it, what have you done with yours? Have you created cool camera shots for pictures? You know, do you have a shelf of horror characters? I could tell you, I do. I have an entire NECA shelf that's full of horror. Alright guys, so in closing, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I had a lot of fun talking about Michael Myers. When I was a kid, if you would have told me when I grew up that I would be making a video talking about Michael Myers on some kind of internet platform, which when I was a kid didn't exist. But I would be able to talk about Michael Myers to whomever around the world wanted to see it, and I could do it. I think it is really cool. You can do with YouTube. Things like this. It's simple things like this is why I became a collector. I fall in love with things like this. I have fun. Just reposing him and switching him around just for this video has made me want to repose him for the shelf. Like I said, I had him in the original pose in the beginning of the video. But now that I'm going to change it when I'm done with this. But, guys, please like and subscribe. I will be releasing another video either tomorrow, Saturday, or if not, definitely on Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please, again, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Well, or I'm looking. No, I should say I'm looking forward to you guys seeing me. And I hope you are having a good time with my collection, as I have been just collecting these guys. Because it's been a joy. And before I go, I gotta get the Judith Meyer tombstone there. It's only proper. So this has been Collected Dad once again, and everyone take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.